Hello. So now we will learn how to prepare a DXF. Before that, why DXF is required. Generally, we prepare DXF to get lines, coordinates, or reference point from architectural or structural drawing. Through DXF, we can save our time and less chances for any geometrical mistake that generally can happen by taking dimensions or coordinates from drawing directly. First of all, as I have a plan, plan in front of you, first of all, we have to make new layers for beams, columns, and walls. For making new layers, you have to click on layer properties. A pop-up window will come. You just have to right click here, new layers. First of all, let's make for beam. We can change color also. Beam, then press OK. Layer properties, then again right click over here, new layer, column, new layer for walls. We can change color like this. OK, press OK. Now let's prepare for beams. You just have to take a line and select layer accordingly, which as we have prepared a layer for beams. For beams, we need central line. As we know in Etabs, central line is required for beams. Central point for columns is required. But in terms of walls, if we see, we need full length. If we have to prepare a wall in Etabs, see, we need full length to draw a line. Means we need one point, end point and a start point. So in terms of DXF, similarly, we have to prepare in AutoCAD. So we need to take a line, select layer beam for beams. We can select at the central point. Before that, you can turn on Object Snap, select all, OK. Now take a line, central point, beams. Similarly, OK. This is an example for beams. Now similarly, we have to take for columns. For columns, select column layer by layer for color. This is for color. Like the color that we have selected for columns. If we select by layer, then it will come the same. Now, for columns, we need only central point, so we can draw like this. For all the similar columns, instead of taking two lines, you can just copy this, take it out, select, right click over here, paste as block. You just need to select this block, press copy, press copy, center point, center point, center point. Now for columns, we are ready with the point. Now explode these blocks, or you can explode these at the last, but let's explode these right now. For that you have to turn on only the layer that we have used currently. So select these and press X. So this will explode our column layer. Again, lay an ISO to turn on all the layers. Now let's come to beams. Select this line, take a command, break at point. We need to cut it at this point. We need to cut it this line at this point. One, two, and this three. See, okay. Now we can copy these lines. Now we can use extend command at this location. Or simply one thing we can do also, select tray. We have two options for this. Now it is easy to copy because we have a symmetrical system, so we can do copy for quicker action. Copy. And here we can copy this one. And here we can copy this one. Okay. Similarly for the vertical one, then now let's go ahead with the walls. Take a line. Now we are left with walls. For that, choose wall, take a line, similarly for all the walls you have to draw the points. For walls we need 2 points as we discussed earlier also, first point and last point. So first and this one is second point. Similarly for all the walls that we have. As these all the walls are similar, we can copy and paste. We can do that thing also. So now we are ready with column, beams, and walls. So similarly, we have to break along this line as we have done it in horizontally. Let's make this beam line single single without using break command. Beam, beam layer, take a line, Okay, so this is another way. Copy this. The next grid, similarly, we can copy this one for the last grid. So now we are ready with columns, beams, and walls point. As for the DXF, like only for the points, these layers are not required. These are the structural layers, these are the dimensional lines and all. So you just have to make a copy by save as, make a new folder at this location, save this. Now what we can do, we can just turn off these layers and so now use command lay off. Now these things are not required for the DXF right now. So what we will do, we will select these things and delete. Now again we will use command lay on. So these are not required. The things which are not required, we can delete those things from here. So that if those things are left with. Now at the end we are left with these layers, beam, column and wall, which are required to us. Now one more important thing that we have to see, whether this point is at the UCS or not, means 00 point, which is required for Etabs. Otherwise it will go here and there while we will import in Etabs. For that, take a line command, press 0 comma press 0 comma press 0 and enter. It will go to the UCS. So what we will do, we will select this and move at 00. Now save this file as DXF. Okay. And in the next video, we will learn how to import this DXF in Etabs.